That's Crush, a K-pop rapper, who is shaking hands with a bunch of fans except for one group of fans who are black. Crush has since put out an apology saying, to avoid further misunderstanding, I would like to explain that I had to refrain from giving out high fives with the fans in particular sections as a safety precaution. Fans were getting too close to the fences holding up the audience section, and I saw that those in the front row were getting pushed against the fence, so I made a quick judgment not to approach for the safety of my fans. I can't even read it properly. I sincerely apologize for the misunderstanding that my actions may have caused. I love each and every one of my fans and would never discriminate nor favor anyone. K-pop is not a new topic. In Korea is not a new topic. It was disappointing to watch. This apology is disappointing.
I feel bad for those girls who spent their money to go buy tickets, and not just any tickets, by the way, front row tickets. So of course they dropped a good number of coins to get that, because they wanted to get the whole experience from the front view you get. And not only did they spend money, they took time out to go for this concert only for them to get treated like this. And we're not even going to talk about that apology because we see it for the obvious BS that it is. Somehow he was able to shake every other person, but then when he got to where the black girls were, he did not shake them because now all of a sudden fans are pushing too close to the fence. But then after he skipped by the black girls, we see him continue to shake other people. So what he's trying to say now is somehow it's only where the black girls were that people are pushing close to the fence and he had to take precaution. Yeah, right. Because now Mumu they talk to now. Rubbish. What baffles me more about these people, this whole K-pop industry and their artists and everything that they have going on there, is how they have successfully built their whole industry, whatever you want to call it, and their whole style off of black culture, but then they still treat black people like this. They profit off of black culture, but they want nothing to do with black people.
약간 아프리카의 좀 뭔가 그런 악기들로 바꾸는 거야. 뭔가 똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥 이러면은 이제 우리 스타일을 좀 살리는 거야. 그걸 좀 살리고 약간 에스닉 힙. 아, 근데 좋을 것 같아. 에스닉 힙.
Like they can't even be themselves. You see them personifying blackness with braids and everything, even down to how they dance. This is an African dance step. Some time back, I made a video on how this duo made an Afrobeat song. K-pop literally takes from black culture all around the world. But then when they see black people, they are like, ew. This is why I personally can't go for their events, because I'm not going to take my own money, go and buy their ticket to support them, and then get treated like this, knowing fully well how they think and feel about me. I am not going to do that. So in conclusion, I would say black people, can we just stop going where we are not wanted, where we are not welcome? They don't want us there. Can we just stop going? And it's crazy that we live in a society like this, in a world like this, where people cannot just be people and enjoy stuff that they are supposed to be able to enjoy like every other group of people. And it's crazy because you would think we have done something to these people, that's why they don't like us, but we've done absolutely nothing to them. But of course, I know there are exceptions and that they are not all like that, and there are some that call them out on their BS, like the lady we saw at the beginning of this video, for example. So please don't come with the "they are not all like that" comments, because right now we're talking about the mindset of the collective, how they think of, feel about, and treat black people.
But the problem goes further than Crush. This attitude of different races in Korea comes from this like strong national identity. I'm reading off this website here. It says 1,000 years of pure ancestral bloodlines, common language, customs, and history, which was useful when Korea was being colonized by a different country. But now that we are no longer being colonized and making lots of money off of different races, I feel like it's time to change. There's currently 4 bills that went to the National Assembly of Korea regarding anti-discrimination, and the bills remain pending for discussion. During the COVID-19 pandemic, relief funds were not offered to the 1.4 million foreigners living in South Korea unless they were married to a Korean. I feel like I might anger some Koreans living in Korea by this video, but I think speaking out when something is wrong and being able to have a critical discussion about the discrimination that we see in Korea will make Korea better. Not only that, but Korea's birth rate is like literally lower than 1. Korea will not be able to sustain itself as a country. And this nationalism, if it doesn't change, will lead to Korea's demise. The world is becoming globalized. Korea is becoming more popular on the world stage. Internationally, K-pop stars are loved. And you're not going to shake hands with the fan that's in your front row, who probably waited hours to get the tickets. Hours to get in. I just feel so bad for the girls that had to experience that.